Setting sail, I'm leaving home, but the past is fading and I'm moving on. There's a love inside of me, draws me forward and it sets me free.
So I'm in Branchville, South Carolina. Yeah, I'd never heard of it either, but that's where I'm at. And oddly enough, this is where the very first scheduled steam rail line ever originated, between here and Charleston. It was 136 miles, the longest railroad in the world when it opened up in 18 something or another. There's a sign back there, I forgot. But anyway, I thought that was a cool place. I needed to get out and stretch my knee, but yeah, making good time on US 21, the low country highway. Not much traffic, scenic in some places, and not so scenic in other places, but not on I-95, and that's my goal. So I'm just heading north up US 1. It's a 2-lane road most of the way, and I'm almost into North Carolina now, but I was riding into this little town, Cheraw, C-H-E-R-A-W, Cheraw, South Carolina. And as I came through, I was like, I recognize this place. And then I passed the site of Dizzy Gillespie's home site, where Dizzy Gillespie, the great jazz artist, was born. And I said, I have been here before. Me and Jamie were coming home from, I guess, her sister's, and we ended up through here and actually found a great little restaurant down that way, I think. I'm not gonna go down because I'm about 2.5 hours away from my destination for the night, so I'm gonna press on. But I just thought, how cool is that to suddenly come through this cool little town, and I can check this one off the list because we actually ate a nice dinner here some years ago. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to beautiful North Carolina. It's really nice Monday morning. And it's Monday morning, and I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm not home, going back to work, which is a reminder that I'm done with that. And amazing things still happen even when you're sitting still. So I am here at my friend's house. They happen to have an empty basement apartment that they're going to let me just set up as my base camp. So I will have a place with my records and my books and my clothes waiting for me as I pass through for a week or even a month at a time, depending on what's going on in the world and going on in my life. But at least I have a solid place to be, and have a contract signed on my house. The agent and the contractor are actually going to look at it this morning. Very weird to have strangers walking around your house when you're 2 states away, but I'm ready for the house to move on. I'm ready to move on from the house, and God is good, and life is good, and today is beautiful. So, well, it's Tuesday morning, and I'm getting my act together to bust on out of here and head back toward Atlanta. I was thinking I might just hit the interstate and zip on in, but I've got till Thursday, and so I think I'm going to take the slow road. I think I'm going to go up across the mountains and just take my time and get as far as I get and go down in tomorrow. It'll be Wednesday. I did As I was at Old Fort Jackson, I like stickers, and so I found a "Don't Tread on Me" sticker. It was the only one they had, but I'm going to put it on my guitar case, and I think that'll be my new thing. Anytime I find a cool place, I'll get a sticker and see if I can fill this case up. Why not? Hey, the journey continues, and I'm still retired. How about that? So here's a fun thing. I had a guy pull up beside me telling me I got a brake light out. I didn't know I had a brake light out. So now I'm looking for an auto parts store somewhere in the middle of somewhere in North Carolina. And of course my GPS is angry with me because I had to deviate a little bit, but thank goodness for modern technology. There's one up here in Wadeboro. Hopefully they've got the brake lights that I need, and I'll get that fixed and keep on making my way west and south toward Greenville, South Carolina, which is kind of where I'm pointed at, and then I'll figure out how to get on into Atlanta from there. Actually, I don't have to go to Atlanta. I got to get to the other side of Atlanta. And yeah, if I can go around, I will. Anyway, the adventure continues. Brake light out. So I made it to Wadesboro. Apparently, Blind Boy Fuller was born here. Assuming he's some famous blues artist. But I'm going to walk around and see if I can't find some lunch. It's almost 2 o'clock. I haven't really had anything but some granola. And while I'm here on Main Street, let's go figure it out. This is what it's really all about. Oh, and I changed my brake light bulb, so I can't get hassled by the fuzz. So this is the time where I start to get tired. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. I've been driving since 10 o'clock this morning. Coming into Spartanburg, about 15 miles away. I'm going to stop and get something to eat because I never did eat lunch. My little place in Waynesboro was closed on Tuesday. So, got to find something to eat. And then I'm thinking seriously about looking for either a nice bed and breakfast that's on the cheap, or a good campground. Not like a big state park though. I'd like to find some small little place. So we'll see what I'll come up with. First, we got to get to Spartanburg and get something to eat. So I was in Spartanburg. I should have been about 3 hours from Atlanta, but traffic has been absolutely miserable. I haven't even got out of South Carolina yet, and I've been on the road for over like 2 hours. So I'm recalculating. I'm going to get off at the next exit. I'm going to head over toward Gainesville, Georgia. I'm going to try to slide through the back way up to Toccoa and across. It's 2 hours from here, but hell, it's 2 hours from here if I stay on 85. It's just terrible. So I might end up finding some place to crash around Toccoa. At least if I can get 1.25 miles down the road, I can get out of this awful mess and get home tomorrow. I ain't gonna make it tonight. I can tell that already. It's 7:30 and I'm still in South Carolina. Well, it's 20 minutes after 9. I'm in Georgia, sort of. I ended up getting off 85 again because it was stopped again. It's just been miserable. So I'm in Winder or Brazelton or somewhere. But I think I can just go straight down the road I'm on. It's going to dead into the Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. I can turn left, and I will eventually figure out how to get over through Roswell into Woodstock and home by 1 o'clock in the morning. Yay. All right, so it's 10:45 at night. I took Peachtree Industrial all the way down to 285, caught 285, the new north side, got off there, made it to Powers Ferry, came across Terrell Mill to Windy Hill, which I'm now on, which is going to turn into Macklin Road, and this road is going to take me home. And I should be home in about 25 minutes, so it'll be 11:15 probably by the time I get out of the car. That's a very long ride from Greenville, South Carolina. But I'm gonna make it. See ya. So, yeah, 11:15. I made it. I'm here. I'll go to bed in a little bit. I gotta unwind. That was a hell of a ride home. But I got tomorrow to recover before Thanksgiving Day. See you tomorrow.